one I like. I like the questions. They will surprise you. I'm not like. I like the topics. Okay. It's on there.
Yes, 3, 2, 1.
Hi guys. I saw this video. What's the one thing that people do on their vlogs, and that just makes you not want to watch it? Someone is like, "Hi guys."
What are we supposed to do?
Someone is like, "Are we just supposed to start
somehow? Like, are we just supposed to get into it?" No, hi guys.
Hi.
We trust you're well. It sounded like an email munch. Hope you have been well. Yeah.
Hope it's been a good week. Actually, we're recording this. It's a Saturday. So I hope you guys had a beautiful, productive week. Or if it wasn't productive, I just hope that the devil didn't have the last say.
Yeah. Because you must always have the last say.
Yes.
Because Sana, he tried taking me out. I burned my hand this week.
Yes, I remember that.
I survived. Yeah, it was this week.
Kind of feels like last week.
Yeah, it was this week, Sana. It was a very long day, but I survived that burn. Praise the Lord. We thank God for that. Is this mic on?
Yeah, mine is on. Okay.
So we thank God for that. Yeah, let's get right into it. What are we talking about today?
It's more like it's a bit funny.
Okay.
It's a bit fun. I didn't tell you the topic, so it's mostly around about church crush sometimes and all those things and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I
That
find
was the reason for that wicked laugh. Because you were like, "Oh, I like this one." Okay, let's go.
giving those witches from Disneyland. I'm learning how to laugh like a lady. I say.
Not
I can't. That guy is watching us and smiling. Okay. What's the smallest thing a church guy did that made you like him?
Sorry, what's the topic again?
Church crush sometimes. Chronicles.
Church crush sometimes chronicles.
Oh no, remove the sometimes, it's chronicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The question, sorry.
What's the smallest thing a church guy did that made you like him?
The smallest thing
like
a church
this one
guy
for you.
did. Oh, Sana, if they pray, a church guy automatically becomes handsome when they pray. You reminded me of this video that I reposted in this week, I think, from what's the guy's name? Whoever from the 2819 church.
Anthony Finis.
Yes.
Okay.
There was a clip about him. He's talking about how a praying man is a sexy man. You know? A man in their word is a sexy man. So, yeah, for me, the standard of sexiness, I guess we are talking church guys.
Church guys.
So, if you pray, if you know your word, you automatically become handsome.
I think for me, I find it like you pray all those
know
things,
your word,
you know,
live in the word,
but
you are serving at church. Very important.
I find you sexy if you are on your walk on purity. Like self-control is a thing for you, and I love it because I know that there's no way you're going to tempt me, because like self-control is something that you're also practicing. Where if like let's say like you would put boundaries between the two of us, or like just even in church, like you know guys that like don't want to hug you in church because they don't want to, like, have you ever encountered guys like that don't want to hug because they're like,
they
you know,
give you those formal hugs,
those sisterly hugs,
tap on the back.
Yes, that's don't mistake this.
Yeah, don't. I always do that at church. Like, you must feel my brother. This is the love of Christ.
Exactly.
I prefer one hand hugs at church, like side hugs, one hand, not too close. There must be some social distance in between you and my chest. If you are a man,
don't come for my
especially
chest.
if you are a married man, it becomes tricky hugging people who are married at church, because you always. I
feel like there should be a rule that says we can't hug them, but then I don't feel comfortable hugging someone's husband. I don't.
For me, it's not uncomfortable, but there's always that consciousness to say you need to respect someone else's husband. You can't just be hugging them freely as if it's That's with the single brothers. Even with the single brothers,
Meaning
though,
any man
one hand
that-
hug and it's
I feel like
always.
you mean any
but
man
with my
I-
sisters, we can hug and
Ne?
we can.
With sisters, yes. I feel like with any man that I'm not interested in, just don't, your chest must not be on my breast. Like I'm like, unless I'm interested in you.
Why is our chest meeting when we are hugging? Why
like
are we
my-
having conversations
my-
and hugs with our chest? Why is my chest
the
on
chest is
your
reserved
chest?
for my husband. The chest is reserved for the
Yes.
men I like.
I remember this other teacher that we once had at camp. I went to this teen missions camp. I think I've spoken about it before. And it's always been stuck in my mind to say, when you hug a person, when you hug a man, your chest, she was being blatant about it, saying your breast must never touch another man's chest. And it's stuck in my mind, I think, for the longest time. And now, every time I hug people, I'm mindful, especially people of the opposite gender,
Ne?
to say my chest must never be meeting with their chest, because why are we making our chest meet if you're not my husband?
Or if you're not the guy that I like. Oh, I can't wait to get married and be like, this is my husband. Oh, the things I would do when I get married.
It was my husband this, my husband that.
Oh, let me get
call
back
my
to you.
husband.
Like, I'm just my husband. Like,
My
you know,
husband
my
is
husband
calling.
this, my husband this,
My
my husband
husband
that.
that.
Oh, Sanalwam. Oh, unkulunkulu yazi, why am I in this era? So, have you ever thought this could be my husband after one conversation? It's always you, this one. You finished.
Do I even need to answer? Do I even need to answer this one?
Oh, I will answer it for you. Like, I will answer
ahead,
it
my
for
sister.
you. Oh, yeah, oh, and oh, young bless. I think that's with one encounter, just one conversation with the guy, like you're already saying, this one is my husband.
Tungisane, because why not?
Tungisane, I know this, like Bella always does this whenever like he finds a man that he likes.
That ticks all the boxes. That's my husband. Because
then,
why is he not my husband?
The thing is, there's been times where you will see the guy and then you don't interact with him. So you're like, now I know it's a crush. But once you interact with him,
Once I say
and now
hello,
when you come back, and she's like, that's my
we
husband.
are getting married.
That's my husband. After one
Get your things
conversation.
in order, because I have the venue. I just need to find the time and date.
Ne?
But it might be at any point from now.
Oh,
And,
Sanalami.
yeah, I feel like people should. Yeah, but I mean, I always say, if I was a man, I don't understand. And I was telling someone this, I don't understand why men are not married. Men are struggling to say, hey, I'd be married to the love of my life.
Ne?
Because I would know the same day I meet the love of my life, that is the love of my
Yeah.
life. Because why do you not know? I expect you when you meet me,
I
because
feel like men know. They're just not, they're waiting for the one that they want. Like, I kind of
they
feel
just
like,
haven't found the one they want, and they want to drag it out and see if maybe there are chances of. That's what I feel. I feel like men use people as placeholders for the most part. They
Yeah.
might not do it consciously, but I feel to a certain extent, most men use people as placeholders. They don't want to outright write you off and reject you and say, no, you're not the one. But they just want to keep you hanging just in case they find their soulmate while they're still seeking their soulmate. But when you must be there as a placeholder, just waiting in case if they don't find their soulmate, they might circle back to you and use you as the backup plan. That's what I feel like genuinely most men do. Because how do you not know on the first day of meeting me that I am your wife? Because what do you mean? I'm a lovable person and you already seen that I like you and I'm a good person and I'm a marriage material. So how do you not know? I'm a wife material. Me, I know the material I've been crafted in. So how do you not know from 5 minutes of talking to me that I'm your wife? There is something wrong with you, not me.
I kind of feel like when it comes to that, like when men will hold like people as a placeholder and whatnot, like I've realized that most men, the ones that have been playing people, they will play, but when they want to take their wives, They will
Yes.
go and take the one person you not least expect because they don't want to get hurt. Kodwa into ebakudlala yona.
Yes,
Men
and it's because they've been playing others. Now, like how we like saying that men protect their hearts, unlike women, we function like we have 10 different hearts. Like we have an archive of hearts already
Yes.
that has been broken, and we have others in reserve for future heartbreaks. So with men, they know that they depend on that one heart, and they will protect it at all costs. They will go out and be in their player era and play everybody else's daughter, and then come back and not want to be hurt, not want to be played, want to guard their heart with everything, to a point where they are willing to compromise their standards. They are willing to compromise the type of person they are looking for, so that they are guaranteed, as long as they are guaranteed that you won't hurt them the way they hurt others, then they will be willing to compromise certain standards.
Yeah. You know what? One thing about me and you will have
We can
this,
take a leaf out of their page actually on that one. I commend them on that one, to say they got their hearts as if they have one heart. And I think that's how we human beings should function. All women should guard, because Tina, we are very careless with our hearts.
no, I think it, me personally, I'm still praying about my commitment issues. So I've told you, like if I wasn't a child of God, or like if I didn't fear the Lord the way I do, probably be doing no strings attached. Like because I think like with my character, I'm such a, like my character is too much. Like sometimes I kind of feel like namhlanje I feel like dating. Like now and today I feel like being loved.
You have commitment
Tomorrow
issues.
I don't want to be loved. I just want to be left alone. So you see all those type of things. But
It's a
then,
commitment issue type of thing.
I know,
I think maybe
I
that's
know.
what most men struggle
like
with.
I know that's why I'm
commitment
like
issues.
for me, Shem, like
It's how we be diagnosing men on these chats every time. We must diagnose them because they act like mad people.
no, men are not good people. But
Sometimes.
they are not good people sometimes, but
Yes.
they are genuine good men out there.
When they
like,
want to be.
The ones that fear the Lord, like genuinely fear the Lord.
Yeah.
I know I
Genuinely fear the Lord and genuinely like you. Men are good people when they like you
Oh.
and when they fear the Lord.
Oh, son of Lord.
But if you want to see that men are not nice people, date people that don't like you. They will show you flames. They will show you why you should never play with your heart like that. But
Ne?
let's move on to the next one.
But I think I didn't even answer this.
Oh, you were answering on my behalf.
Yes. Have I ever thought this could be my husband after one conversation? I haven't. Like I've never had, like it takes, like I can have a crush on you and be like, oh, I like him, but then no, like I'm still yet to encounter that. I know I haven't, or maybe because like in my entire life I've never dated for marriage, so I've never thought beyond marriage. I've never valued marriage before, so for me it was more like yeah, it's fine, you can give me what I want and then that's about it. But then I have never seen a guy and be like, that's my husband after one conversation, even if I've been dating you for like 2 years. I've never dated to marry.
Even if you've been dating for, I understand if you haven't been dating for so long, but if you have been dating a person for more than maybe 6 months even, I feel like that's too long.
I've never dated
For
to
you
marry
to-
in my life.
And you will continue. Me, I will leave you for the fact that I don't see you as a, because I date to marry with literally every relationship.
The
that I
thing
get
is,
into.
like before, like remember I've been single for the most part. When like you even made
When I
the
was
joke
pleased.
that, like you made the joke that ever since I've met you, I've never seen you with a man and all those things.
Yeah.
Like, so I last dated at varsity. So by the time that was not the transformed version of me. Like the transition had not happened. Like the
mature
transformation
version of you.
Like the transformation has not really happened because I've been a Christian, but then for the most part of it, because I come from a dysfunctional family, so I've never valued marriage. I've never valued a man to begin with. Like I remember, like with my mom, because I talk a lot with my sister, and I used to say it at home that I genuinely do not care if God can give me the money and not give me a husband. I'm okay, because what matters to me is money. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna go to like always and be like, I love you, and come up with the trolley. I need money. So for me, I've always like thought of money, and I've always like my intentions in life has always been to acquire money. So even Fana has not been like I've seen men as like. I think I've also been having men as placeholders, like something that like you can just make me happy, we enjoy ourselves. But other than that, no. Which is why I've never experienced. I've experienced a heartbreak once. Now, it was never. I've never dated to marry.
It was a traumatic. That's what I know. A traumatizing experience. A husband material one.
No.
One that you had thought I know a person that you had thought that's your husband.
So not even praise. Like I've never thought.
No, not that, but the recent one. Oh, biblical.
Oh, but I've never dated him.
Yeah, but the thought was there that he might be your husband.
Yeah, I think. I forgot. I've completely forgotten about him. That's
but
one.
Anyway.
But it wasn't even after one, because I think it was after like a couple of months spending time with him and getting to know him. Because like I think that's the first guy I've attempted to be with after
envision marriage with.
Yes, envision marriage with. Like I think that's the only guy to begin with. But and also like me starting to envision marriage with him, it has also come with God started healing my idea of marriage, my idea with men. God has to first change my idea of how I think about men, like of how I think about marriage. Because had I still met him when I was still not going to think he's my husband, because I've never dated to marry. And then it got to a point where I knew that God had to like heal my vision, heal my idea of what is a godly marriage.
Let me check if it's still recording. The people passing here and looking at us makes me concerned about whether it's recording or not.
Too.
Okay, we're still on, baby. We're still on.
So I think for the most part of it in my life, like God had to I think after my first year at after varsity, that's the first thing that God started working on, because I realized that I was messed up. Like I didn't I've always used relationships to fill a void, like that for the most part of my life, because I would feel like this, but it is when I took I used Christ, like the Holy Spirit, to fill the void, and understanding that there is no person, nothing that can ever fill the void except for Christ, and I can only feel fulfilled when I am in Christ. So when I felt like that, and that is when now God started changing my idea about marriage and all those things. Now I can talk and be like, I want to get married. Like my sister was even making this joke that I've never thought of hear you saying you want to get married, because at home I was always anti-marriage. Like I was that child, I was already to be that rich auntie. Like I've always aimed to be a rich aunt. Marriage material, no. I think that's why my daughter will tell them when to get off, because I'm like, I don't care about your marriage and all those things. I've always, but yeah, okay. I think that one that can be. Okay. So I think also just to touch on that, I think it's very important as Christians when you know this is a biblical standard and this is what God says, and you don't feel aligned with it. Because for me, I knew that marriage comes from God as a blessing. I just didn't understand why God created marriage. I've had questions that, I've always seen marriage as a way where men take advantage of women. It's just there to please men, and I've never seen how marriage saves women to begin with. I still haven't to begin with. I still haven't. But then also God healing me and healing and understanding, okay, this is it's very important to understand why am I thinking like this as a child of God if this is what God is already said. So
okay. I have a question there. So you still haven't seen the reason, the purpose for marriage? That's what you're saying?
I haven't seen how it does help
or save women.
Save women.
Okay. But now you want to get married.
I do want to get married because that's a nice question.
Because that's the first thing that popped in my mind. If you don't know the purpose for it, for you as a woman,
I think Why do I want to get married?
Okay, no, it's fine. You will, maybe it's homework for you to think about why
The
you
funny
want
thing,
it now.
I had the answer last year, but I think like I haven't prayed about this in a long time, so I don't know.
Or maybe it changed from what it was, the reason you wanted it back then to now, because you would still remember it if it was still the same.
Yeah.
So I suspect you would say somewhere along the lines it changed. Because reasonings can change from time to time, but
Ne?
it's fine. Let's go.
Nah, like I still haven't found a reason as yet. So,
Mm-hmm.
what's okay? What's your sign that you need to fast from liking someone?
Fast from liking someone.
I do this.
I don't need to fast from liking someone. I just need to stop liking that person.
I
Because one thing about my feelings, they will listen to me.
I think like the not the fast way. Like fasting is more like
Maybe pray about it.
no,
but-
like remember, like fasting is when you are abstaining from certain things. Like that's the whole
Okay.
part. So like I think the question should like it comes in a way that when you're abstaining from talking with the person.
Okay, the traditional form of fasting is abstaining from food,
Yeah.
and prayer.
Yes.
That's the one that we know. The modified version that we have come to introduce in the church ourselves is when you abstain from certain things and certain men. So
Yes.
you mean it in the sense that you would fast from not
From-
talking to them.
Yeah.
Is that a fast? Because if you don't like a person, you simply cut them off and you won't obviously talk to them.
No, like
so is that
I've
fasting from
I've
them?
stopped talking to people that I like because I felt like I like you. I don't want to like you more, so I will stop talking to you.
What was the question again? I think I'm getting confused.
That's what I'm saying. That I like. What's your sign that you need to fast from liking someone?
Oh, from liking someone.
Yes.
So, for example, if maybe you have identified that this is not the one, but you like that person, and then now you will. Okay.
It's not even more like for me, like because of my fear for commitment. Like once I see I like you and I like you too much, like I will try to distance myself from you. Because
Yeah.
why are you making me smile in the middle of the night? Like there are certain things like you shouldn't. Like I shouldn't wake up and be thinking, of thinking of you. Like to me, then it becomes so dangerous. Because now I'm thinking like I can't even think for myself. Like you're in my space, then I do it often. Like
For me, it depends if that person. It depends on what kind of a person you are, because you can like someone, but only to find that that person is not aligned with your values, with your beliefs. That would be a reason why I would need to abstain from talking to that person or liking that person further or engaging with that person in any kind of way. That's the main reason why I need to stop liking a person that I know this is going nowhere slowly. Then I need to shut down my feelings for that one. But generally liking someone who I feel we are aligned to the same values, same beliefs, and we are equally yoked. Sorry. For example, I don't think it's a problem for me to like you, even to like you a lot. Because one thing about me, I will like you. I will love you within 2 business hours.
I know
Make that
you.
minutes. Within 2 minutes. If we are aligned with everything, it does not take me much
that's the thing.
to like you.
I feel like for me, it takes me a long time to like you. Like I just don't easily, unless I like. This is why I keep saying like I can have a crush on you and be thinking, I like this guy, and then I talk to you and I realize, he's stupid, and then I move on. So in an event where initially I didn't like you. It can take me months to like you because initially I didn't like you. Even then now where it's initially where I liked you and I realized that there's something that I like about you and everything. But
Where it's a crush type of thing.
yes, like
And
where
then-
yes. I think I like a crush where I can see that I'm crushing on you and then now you're also crushing on me. Like it feels awkward initially. It's the most awkward thing ever. Like because I'm a traditional girl, so I will wait for you to come and tell me.
Yeah.
So I will wait. That's the thing. Like, and I enjoy like seeing you struggle. Like for the life in me, it fascinates me because you can tell I like you. Why can't you tell me? So I will wait for you, and in the meantime, I will do what I want. So yeah.
Yeah.
But for the most part of it, like yeah, I've like I think at work they once asked me like, what is it that you really want? Because at this point, like it's like you can be God and create your own Adam. Because it's giving that. Because I would because this other time like I met this guy and I told them, this guy is too good to be true. And then, luckily, a week later, he showed up because he was too good to be true. But at work, they always say, like, they used to say that, what is it that you really like? So, if I like you and I feel like you're not giving me the same energy, then I'm just going to stop talking to you completely and heal. But in an event where I like you and you like me, and now I'll start thinking, am I liking you more or you like me more? And I don't want to be the one liking you more.
Yeah.
Then, if I feel like I'm the one on the disadvantaged side, oh my sister, now I limit the conversation so that like I see you stretching yourself. Like I don't know, I think I'm an overthinker like that.
But also for a woman, I think that's very important. If you it's very important to not kind of match energy, but if you are in a space where you are clearly liking someone more than they like you as a man, what are you still doing in that space? I will separate myself from that. If I see that my energy is more than yours when it comes to liking you, when it comes to everything else, I will separate myself from that. I recently did so.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm more into this thing more than you might be. And as a man, I think you should take the lead in that, because men should be the ones leading the whole relationship and everything. Because I feel like if you take it upon yourself as a woman to lead in that aspect, then you will have to carry that entire relationship. If it does eventually become a relationship, you will have to carry that entire relationship on your back, my sister. You will have to initiate everything. You will most probably even have to propose to that guy, because you decided you're going to lead this thing from the very beginning.
Nah.
So it's very important to... I also don't believe in being nonchalant and playing hard to get with people that you like, you genuinely like. So I don't believe in that. But if you feel and you see, because we will always notice, the thing with us human beings and with us women is that we always see the red flags. We always notice when things is off balance, but we will try to rebalance them somehow and try to make that red flag a pink flag, and other colors. And so when you notice that something is off, it's important that you don't try to balance. You bounce. I highly recommend bouncing.
That's why I'm saying that for me, the moment I see that I like you and you like me, but it seems like the like is more on my side, I distance myself and for me, I would literally distance myself, and I want to see what you will do and observe from a distance. If you're still not reaching out, I'm like, okay, bye, it was nice loving.
That's all the answer that you needed. That's all the closure actually that you needed. You don't need any more answers from that, because people that genuinely are into people, that like people, will make an effort to keep people in their lives. But if that person is not making an effort to keep you in their life, then that means they are not that interested into you. Let's go.
Have you ever liked someone and then God said no immediately?
Yes.
A lot of times. Story of my life.
A lot of times. Especially with these unequally yoked brothers. You already know you are going there by yourself. This thing is between you and this person. God knows nothing about this. God does not approve of this thing. But you, with your little clever mind, you think you can do this by yourself, and it always comes back to bite you. So with that, I think everybody has always been like, yeah, I know it's a no, but...
I think for me, it has always been that thing where I want to stretch it. Like, how far can I go? Like, I like testing myself where I shouldn't test myself. Like, how far can I go? Like, and also, I think this is how the devil can get me, because, I didn't mind being in unequally yoked relationships as long as my beliefs are still fine. Like, because I value my beliefs so much and all those things. So, like, as long as my beliefs are still okay, then I will still... Which, come to think of it now, it's not a thing, because if I'm going to get married, then we have to be on the same spiritual level. Not even level, like, we have to both believe in God.
You have to be equally yoked, in a nutshell.
Yes, that's the thing. But then, like, for the most part of it, it comes back to the fact that, like, when I dated, I've never dated to marry. So, like, it was as
Yeah.
long as you do not, like, my values are not, like, I don't get to withdraw from God, and you don't make me do things. In fact, I will not even do the things. That's one thing I like about me. I value God too much. Even now, I value God too much. So, like, as long as I can't, like, I used to. Am I in an equally yoked relationship?
Your eyes, you
Whatever.
even need to, a lot of thinking to do. What you are realizing as with every question you are realizing and discovering, my sister, are you okay? Well, are you been realizing today? No, it's fine. You will think it through later on.
Maybe should like upload this episode.
Because the realizing you are realizing today, oh, it's on another level.
That's why I don't feel upload like
Comfortable with. Or maybe
Nah.
we'll clip out certain parts.
Okay,
And then,
yeah, but
it's
then-
fine. But also, what I wanted to talk about, as I'm realizing, is you're doing your fair share of realizing Namhlanje. Clearly, it's the day of realization
that can love
Namhlanje.
us for you. Like,
Now I'm realizing, as you are realizing, that for the most part, because the question was, have I ever dated someone that I knew it was a no from the beginning, and I'm realizing that because I was in an era where I wanted nothing to do with church boys and church men and whatever, and I realized that it was in my healing journey. I had not been healed from the fact that I thought, because I thought it's safer to, if I don't date somebody that I'm equally yoked with, if I don't date somebody that is from church but is just a worldly person, even if they hurt me or disappoint me or something, then it's fine. I felt like my heart would take it more than if I get hurt in the church, more than if I get hurt by someone that I know is is in Christ. So
the
in a
problem,
way,
the problem
I
with the
used it.
brothers in Christ, they will hate you and crush
Oh,
your
because
heart.
I had been hurt by a brother in Christ, right?
Yeah.
So, and one hater and made sure that he took one for the community, for the whole community of believers. So what I'm gonna make sure. And because of that, I was like, but at the time when it was happening, I didn't even realize. That's why I'm saying I'm realizing now. I didn't even realize that was the reason behind why I was staying away from these church brothers. But in hindsight now, I can see that was the main reason to say, because I've been hurt by this one person who's from, how people always church hurt and whatever. I think that was my form of church hurt. I had written them off. I was like, okay, because really, if a brother from the world hurts me, I wouldn't even if I suspect you're gonna hurt me, I will leave you before that, and I will justify it by saying I feel like your mistakes, your wrongs, or whatever hurt or pain that you can bring to me can be justified because you don't know God, you don't fear God, and whom am I for you to fear me? So now this one, I can't even justify why you are hurting me because you know God. You should be fearing God. So
And now
let's say you don't fear me, but do you not fear the Lord?
And then now you start thinking, God, you watched him do me like this.
You watched him. Now I make it now it affects my relationship with God. It's not only the relationship between us. That's the other problem. Now it affects my relationship with God, my faith in God, because I'm like, God, you stayed there and looked at us and let him do and let this brother do me like that. So now it's affecting my relationship with God. But with a worldly person, I know it wouldn't even affect me that much. So yeah, that's my part of the realization for today.
Last
continue.
one. What's worse? He's fine but not spiritual, or spiritual but no personality.
What's worse?
He's fine
Okay.
but not spiritual, or spiritual but no personality. Oh.
No personality or looks, because his fine refers to looks, right?
Yes.
And then the second part, it says
He doesn't have the looks. He has he is spiritual, but he doesn't have the personality. Kunzima, ne?
yeah, it's a tricky one because the spiritual I still needed to be there, but personality
I still needed to be
and
there,
a certain
and the looks.
and the looks to a certain extent must be there. the looks for me, what matters most is height. Everything else we can work with it.
I mean, it's height, and if you are like a bit, a bit chubby. I don't
you
like
don't-
chubby guys.
you-
I like. I feel like. I feel like. I don't have anything against chubby men, but you can't be chubby and tall. Or maybe this is an insecurity of mine. Like, I'm very tall, guys. Like, in the case where if you sit down, like, I'm a size 8 girly. So that should tell you that I'm tall. I'm taller than most men that I meet. So now I am very conscious with gaining weight, because I'm thinking if I gain weight,
It doesn't
and
look,
then
and you always say that
I look like
you
an elephant.
fear
I fear gaining weight, because I feel like I'll look like an elephant.
Yeah.
Like, you know how an elephant is and everything. Like, now when I'm this size, like, I'm okay, because I just feel like at least I'm a giraffe. It's a better animal than an elephant. So now if you are tall, because I want to, like, I prefer dating taller men. If you are tall and you are chubby,
it doesn't work for you. I mean, it's fine. I will take the tall man, chubby or not chubby, but chubby to a certain extent, obviously. Not
everyone
overly
chubby, I'm skinny jeans,
chubby.
I'm crop top,
Your fashion sense also matters. Hey, the thing is, hey, so shatakdala. Oh, we'll get married. I don't know when, because hey, the list goes on and on and on. And the thing is, I've come a long way, because my list is left with, you know what my list used to
your list has
comprise of,
been,
but
like,
now
we are
it's been
taking
getting
figures.
skinnier and skinnier and skinnier.
You'll be
Because
left
yay, end times, you'll be left with one item on that list.
The funny thing is that, like, I love how chubby people have entered the chat.
They have entered the chat because
there was a time when they did not enter.
And this is what I keep saying. With women,
You end up
they
with
are
short men,
standards and oh, I rebuke that spirit of a short man. No way, ain't no way. But I'm still keeping the height. I'm still keeping the
Still the height would be here.
It depends on who I like at that time, and that's why I always say with women, you might have a type, you might have this, but it's amazing how flexible you can get when you like someone who doesn't exactly fit that criteria. Right? And I realize what I've been pulling out certain things from that list.
Let me see, do I need this? No, I can
No, I
take
don't
it
need
out.
it, because that thing won't matter in heaven. You being skinny won't matter in heaven.
That's to me.
So why do we need it?
No, it's one of the things I've always said, that God knows there are certain things He can't test me with as yet.
Yeah.
Like, He cannot test me with a chubby man. He cannot test me with a short man. I've dated one short man in my entire
One
life.
short ugly man.
Say that man.
I haven't met that man, but I don't like that man. Yo.
Oh, that chimpanzee did me well. So I do not want in my entire life to, like, and come to think of it, from him I've never dated any ugly guy, a short man, like, ugly for who?
Maybe that's where the trauma comes from.
It's fine. I'm okay with him. Like, I love what he did, because there's no way. Now,
saved you.
God cannot test me with a short man. God cannot test me with an ugly man. Like, and also my definition of a handsome man. It's very funny, because I always say that there are cute guys and there are handsome men. A yellow bone guy, they are cute to me, and I don't do cute guys. Like, you're okay, like, I like you, but you're too cute for me. I don't do cute guys. Like, I feel like my definition of a handsome man is really not a handsome man, if I were to think about it.
Yeah.
Like, because I like them bold, I like them with beard, I like them dark, so I don't think that's like.
And tall as well.
Yes, and tall as well. But then if you can have all those things, and then once you top it up with your skin tone, is
One thing I've realized about me, as much as I've had looks on that list for the longest time, looks don't really matter. If I like you, one thing I've come to realize about me, if I really do like you,
I
those
also
looks
don't think
really
looks
matter.
don't matter that much.
Yeah.
Like, because I want a tall man that when you hug me, I feel short. Like, Hey, even if you're my height, I still feel like you're short because I can't be like, I want to look at you like this, but then God made it.
Yeah, that's
I
too
think-
demanding for the country that you are in. In South Africa, there are not a lot of tall men, my sister. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. There's not a lot of tall men. You still want them. You're already tall. You still want them to be taller than you. Oh.
You see why, like, you shut that down.
But anyway, was that the last question? I feel like we spoke about men for the majority part.
Yeah, that
major
was the
part
whole
of
point of the,
Oh, okay.
like, of the, like, of
the chat.
of the chat, like, just to take things out of, like, I think it also comes. I don't want us to be too biblical. I
Yeah.
want us to like to
Be
involve
relaxed and
like
laid back.
relaxed
Things that
and
we
laid
normally
back,
speak
like,
about,
yes.
because Christian girlies like acting like they don't speak about men.
Exactly.
Then
We
they
do
go
speak
there.
about
So
men.
we'll speak about them on your behalf,
Exactly.
so that you are able to do better in life.
Because we do
you don't
speak
speak
about
them,
men.
and you go out there and get dribbled by the same men. So you must speak about these things, so you know what to look out for. And you know your own foolishness.
Exactly.
Because oftentimes we act a fool, we become very foolish, and there's no one to call us to order.
And also, I think I don't want, like, because like most people, they will come out here and like be holy. I love holiness, righteous. I love righteousness,
Yeah.
purity. I love all those things. But then I don't think that's all about. Then there are those like our sisters who are still struggling with a bit of sin and everything. So like hearing me speak, then you understand that, okay, like we are in this journey together.
You are human. There's
you are
nothing
human.
wrong with you.
I'm also human.
Struggling
you
with
see?
certain things, but what
Exactly.
matters is how you react to those things in a biblical way.
Exactly. So that's about it.
Yeah.
And also like when it comes to men, I feel like that's the one topic that as like single women,
People,
like,
yeah.
and all those things, like people genuinely don't want to talk about
They
it.
shy
Like
away
you
from
shy
it.
away. I don't have to shy away from the fact that like I still
And that's people's biggest struggle. Why are we shying away from talking about things that you struggle with on a daily basis?
especially guys, like, let's not make it look like it's not like being single is nice. It's nice to a certain extent. Like there are days where you feel like like there are days where I feel like today I wouldn't mind to be married. Like I wouldn't mind to have a husband, especially when everything is coming all at once and you're thinking that had I had a husband I wouldn't be thinking this hard. Like you'll be doing the thinking on my behalf.
Yes.
Like all those type of things. Oh, you're thinking like had I had like a boyfriend who's in the Lord. There are certain things for me. I feel like, oh yeah, like I think I can answer why do I want to get married, like so that I do not have to think every day. It's exhausting for me to think every day, so that like I can have someone that will take off the weight off my shoulders and get to do the thinking for me. Like if you're single, no one thinks for you except you. Like you have to think for you. You have to think about
You have
others.
to be in Bogoto. You
I
have
get
to,
tired.
you have to manufacture roles. One day you are a man, one
Exactly.
day you are a woman.
And also
day,
you go out, like I feel like for me, like I have a strong character, so I want to, like when I go out there, I want to be like this bold
strong
this
person,
strong
but
person.
when you come
When
back
I
home,
come back, I
you
just
want
want to
to-
be a girly, like just want to
and
be
be
held and
spoiled
just be spoiled
and get a forehead kiss.
So,
I
that.
read this meme yesterday that said even gangsters like me need forehead kisses from time to time. And I'm thinking,
that's me.
even a gangster like me really
want-
does want a forehead kiss
I
from
want
time
it,
to time.
like where, like at the end of an exhausting day, I do want you to
After
come,
intimidating
like,
people then, because we are quite capable of intimidating these people of God.
I want to go out there, intimidate everyone and come
Else
to my
and
man.
come back and be soft as a sponge.
So now, when we don't talk about those things, where else, like behind the scenes, people do talk about them, then what are we saying? Are we saying that, like, we can't? It's just a conversation at the end of the day.
Yes.
And also, like, it's conversations that are, like, both, like, showing that we are people. Like, there is a bit of flesh, but then also they are, like, we are grounded by our biblical principles.
Yes.
So we will be talking about men from time to time. Like, we'll be talking about fashion, like, from time to time.
Yep.
We'll talk even
We'll
about
talk about
beauty,
anything that comes
like
to mind and our biggest struggles in life. We'll
exactly
talk
the
about
topics that people don't talk about more.
Yeah.
Like we'll
We
talk
are
about
here
them.
to talk
Oh,
about
Sanalam.
those
And
things.
also, if there's a topic you feel like you want us to talk about,
We can talk about that.
Send a DM if you feel like you want to send a DM. We will talk about the topic, because I do not understand why do we have to shy away from this. Because, and also I think we want to create a community where like it's safe.
Yes.
Like
It's a safe space. You can talk to us. It
oh yeah,
genuinely is a
I
safe
think
space.
come to think of it, I think that yeah, we should say bye first and then I forgot.
Okay, yes. Let's it's a wrap. Let's wrap it
Yes,
up.
we've
So we
wrapped it
will
up.
see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Is it even recording?